Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel for another unboxing video here in the workshop. And today we have none other than Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. While not the best movie in the world, certainly happy to have a Harley Quinn finally in the collection. Now this particular Harley Quinn is the caution tape jacket version. The other one being the golden overalls and roller skates, which is towards the end of the movie. This box is a very good representation of Harley Quinn from the film. Birds of Prey on the front. I like the color pattern on the sides. It reminds me of older toys you see in the store. But Harley Quinn got a hold of it. As you can see, paint splatter, drawings, what have you. Here are the credits on the back from Hot Toys. And again, the same design on the other side. Again, super glad to finally have a Harley Quinn in the collection. And so let's open up this box and see what she comes with and see what she looks like. And here she is outside the box, all plastic removed. Overall, she looks really good. I'm pretty happy with the product. Again, as I wasn't a huge fan of the movie, this is still a pretty cool figure. She comes with the caution tape jacket, of course, the high heel boots, which she had a little bit of trouble standing or staying even straight with. I'm surprised she's even standing now. You can see that she's slightly tilted. But she looks good, and I didn't have any issues otherwise. Taking her out of the box, there was nothing broken, which is a plus, which sometimes may happen. Pretty good tailoring. Hot Toys does a really good job with their tailoring most of the time. It looks really good. A lot of people have issues with the open joints. You can see, I think they would have rather had the seamless body, but honestly, depending on how you're posing her, it's not that big of a deal. At least in my opinion. It looks just fine, at least for me, for my taste, my collection. I personally don't like seamless bodies. They don't pose as well, in my experience. See, she almost toppled over there. But yeah, really well done with that jacket. I like how it looks with the frays and the frills. I think they did a good job overall there. The hair, again, a little bit too of that golden color. Not quite the blonde that it should be. But still real super close. And it's just me. That's just personal taste. I don't like the sheen that they put on the hair. It should be lighter. It shouldn't be as prominent. And here are the accessories. And we'll take a look at the t-shirt and the gun accessories. Here are the necklaces that she comes with. Real easy to put on. They just slip over the neck when you take off the head. Really cool addition. Very good attention to detail. As long as they don't get tangled like I did. But yeah. They'll have the J. They have the one for the dog, Bruce. Or the hyena, that is. Yeah, not too shabby. They did a really good job making sure it was all there. So here's the J. And the bone for Bruce. And then here is the belt that goes on the shorts when she's not wearing the jacket. Which can be a kind of a pain in the butt put on, but it velcros through. It's kind of hard to put through the loops, but it velcros on the other side. It doesn't feel the sturdiest, so please be careful when you're putting it on. And here, the ammunition for the gas launcher. Comes with the different canisters, grenades. And again, straps around her chest. And yeah, just like that. The different colored tips and gases that she used in the film in the police station scene. Yeah, they're all there. They're removable. So be careful you don't lose any. I know I've dropped a few doing this review, so just keep that in note. They are removable and they can get lost. And then the Harley Quinn t-shirt. Yeah, pretty basic. Matches the film exactly, which is good, and which is what we're looking for when we're looking for clothing and other lines like that. And now we move on to the hands. And she comes with 8 hands in total and two wraps for her wrists. And she'll get 3 hands that go with those wraps on the wrist. She wears these in the police station when she's trying to capture the girl that had the diamond. But again, Hot Toys does a wonderful job with hands. Her ringed hands looked awesome. Just her bare hands and the rings that she wears. The detail in these are great. It's got that nice silver paint on it, so it's like, it looks metal, but it's not. Again, they're on each corresponding hand like they should be. There's no differences in between them all, so the attention to detail is pretty damn good. Like I said, Hot Toys always does a great job with hands. And yeah, that's about it. She comes with 8. I had no trouble taking them on and off. There's one of the open hands. This one I used to, because she comes with the sandwich, to make it look like she was eating the sandwich. I did post some pictures on Instagram already, so yeah, pretty good job on the hands. Yeah, not too bad. These sleeves will go on to the forearm before putting on the wraps. Now these here are to, 1, protect the forearms from these wraps, and 2, to give it a seamless look between the wrist or between the hand and the forearm. It's for the wrist, to black out the wrist as well, so that you can't see that there's, so you can't see the flesh tone in between the hand, in between the wrist, the wraps on the hand and the wrist. Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty accurate from the movie, as far as I can tell. I've only seen the movie once, so really didn't pay that close attention to how it looked in the film. But it looks pretty damn accurate. And now moving on to the boots. I don't think I've ever done any. Oh wait, before I go, I forgot one hand. The peace sign. They got all the rings on there. Again, I use this one in photos. I'll be using this one on photos a lot too, because it's, yeah, it seems like Harley Quinn to me. But they did a good job. They even painted the nails on these. I forgot to point that out earlier. With the dots. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah. See? Very good attention to detail. But onto these boots. Again, I don't think I've ever done anything showing off boots before, but these are the ones she wears inside that police station when she's, again, rescuing the girl or trying to capture the girl. And then these ones she's wearing pretty much throughout the film until she puts on those gold overalls. But yeah, very good attention to detail. Again, I think it's the first time I've ever had to show off boots before in the review. But again, good attention to detail. They look really, really accurate. Yeah, I'll probably be using either one of those. And now we will move on to the weaponry. She's got 2 weapons. First, the bat. Nice silver paint on it. Not too bad. I'm not sure if I scuffed it up or if it came scuffed like that. I don't remember. But it's got a small little scuff on there. See? But yeah, plastic, not metal. It'd be kind of cool if it were metal, but probably would have wore down there on the wrist pegs. There's that. And then the fun gun. M79 grenade launcher. It's painted really cool. Again, that attention to detail, to have all these details that she has on hers to to add that to this one is pretty damn cool, pretty damn good. I like it when they do stuff like this. Yeah, all sorts of Harley Quinn type of art on there. And it does open. You just slide this thing to the side like that. Mine doesn't like to close back. And it is hollow. It does. So you can make it look like she's loading it, which is a cool feature. I'm glad they have that on there. But I have trouble closing mine back up and it's staying. There's like a little notch in there. It's supposed to come over, but mine doesn't exactly go back to its original position. So either I could leave it open or jam it in there. I don't want to break it. So just be careful with that if yours does the same. Now, my only issue with the sandwich is that the foil should be gone, because she took off the foil completely when she decided to eat the sandwich, and it was just left with a yellow paper. But it does look like foil. They did a good job doing that as well. Doesn't quite look like an egg sandwich, but it's a sandwich. I really wish that the yellow paper would have been included, though. That would have been a nice touch. And lastly, we will be checking out the base. Well, here we are with a hexagonal base. Really don't care for the design on here. You got the matte finish of the birds of prey, and you can't really see it. It's all matted and distorted into the base itself. I mean, it'd be cooler if it were just the straight purple letters like on the box, but you can't see it, and that's kind of annoying. Maybe they did that on purpose because they just want you to know that this is the only figure coming from the birds of prey. But we get this clamp waist grabber. I hate these things. It comes off so easily. I just usually put it on there, and then I'll just stand a leg in between the slot there. I will never clamp these onto a body at all because they're just annoying, and I hate these things. This particular style of clamp is dumb. But she also comes with a backdrop, which is, fits the birds of prey style. I wanted to feature this real quick. See, this is what I'm talking about. If they would have put these purple letters on the base, it probably would have stood out a heck of a lot more than what they do. I really wish they would have done that. But it's just a base. I'd hardly use bases anyways. But here's the backdrop. Not too bad. Nice addition if you're just displaying her on her own. But that's about it. So that does it for the accessories. Again, there's the caution tape jacket. I know I didn't go through it up close, but I figured there was enough detail in the beginning of the video that you could see. There's not a whole lot to it. It's just a jacket. I mean, the sleeves are cool. For her, anyways. That's about it. But let's get her in some poses, and we'll give her a score. Here I got her walking down the street trying to eat the sandwich, which she does at least 2 or 3 times in the film. She was super stoked for this sandwich. Best egg sandwich. But you can see, that jacket kind of gets everywhere. Kind of blocks field of vision in certain areas, but she looks good with it on. I mean, if you like this movie, and you collect, then I would definitely consider picking this one up if you haven't already. Because it's not too bad of a figure. I mean, you can get some poses in her. Again, people were complaining about the knee joints, and I don't see the issue. It is a figure after all. You're going to have that in some cases. Maybe it's not the best case scenario, but I don't mind it at all. But that's just me. And here was one with the good use of the baseball bat and the peace sign. I thought this was pretty cool. See, again, the knee thing, not paying any attention to it at all. In the knee, you can't really tell that it's there. In certain lighting, in certain poses, it's not a detraction at all. At least for me. But it is for you. It's a totally different story. I pay attention to the more other detailed things. The hair, again, too much shininess to me. It could be a little bit lighter as well. I don't know. As an artist, I pay attention to more of those things. Again, I got her because I liked the smile better than the other one. So, and I didn't want two from this movie. But yeah, this is a really good pose. Leg back, kick back, peace sign up, like she just hit somebody, or she's just leaving the area that she just cracked somebody with a baseball bat. A pretty good figure overall so far. And this one was my favorite because I didn't really have any other goons to have her beaten up. I had my shore troopers. Again, she's a really pretty good figure. I mean, she's not a high scoring figure by any means. She's definitely probably about 7.5. Nah, I go 7.9 overall. The base was a disappointment. The paint wasn't exactly where it should be, in my opinion. But yeah, 7.9. I'll go 7.9 with this figure. That's a good score for her. But what did you all think? Please, if you got a score of your own, let me know in the comment section down below. That'll do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. And always remember, be safe, be healthy, always be kind, and I will catch you on the next one.